Hello, my name is Mark Moniz, and for those of you who don't know what Celsius is a lending platform that lets you put your cryptocurrency and earn interest, oftentimes very high rates of return, oftentimes double-digit returns. In fact, Alex Mashinsky, the founder and owner, always talked about it's a way to unbank yourself and use Celsius instead of the traditional banks, which pay very low rates of return. So it's an alternative to traditional finance. Take your money out of your traditional bank, put it in Celsius, and earn good, solid returns. That was how it was presented to us. A little while ago, I was watching a video on YouTube by Michael Saylor. And Michael Saylor is the CEO of a company called MicroStrategy. And Michael Saylor is a billionaire. He owns billions of dollars of Bitcoin. And he was actually recommending using your mortgage, using your home and taking out a mortgage and using that money to buy Bitcoin. So I thought about that, and I actually got a HELOC, a $100,000 HELOC, which I was thinking of pulling the money out, buying $100,000 worth of Bitcoin on it. And the problem I had with that is, how am I now going to make that monthly HELOC payment? In the past, I've gotten mortgages on real estate, and I rent out the properties, and I use the rent to pay the mortgage. But with Bitcoin, there is no income that's produced. So the solution I saw was Celsius. With Celsius, you can earn a yield, and my plan was to use that monthly payment, or actually they pay weekly, is to use those payments to pay my monthly HELOC payment. So I saw two unknowns with Michael Saylor's strategy. The first is the long-term price of Bitcoin. And for me, I was pretty comfortable with Bitcoin in the future. I'm a long-term hodler. I see Bitcoin in the future being easily $500,000, $1 million, even higher. So I was pretty comfortable when it comes to the price of Bitcoin. The other unknown for me was the company Celsius. Because now you have to remember, I'm going to be relying on getting these weekly payments from Celsius to pay my monthly HELOC payment. And if I don't get those payments, my primary house is at risk. So to me, that was a big unknown and a big risk, $100,000 risk. And so in the end, I decided against that. I decided against taking out the HELOC, about taking out the $100,000 from the HELOC and buying Bitcoin with it and lending it out on Celsius. To me, it was just too risky. And I know a lot of you guys have lost a lot of money on Celsius. And I want to tell you guys, it's not all bad. And you're probably thinking, what are you talking about, Mark? You're crazy. I lost so much money. And I want to tell you, I'm going to make another video. And so myself, I've lost over $100,000, not on Celsius, but it's a different platform. Over $100,000 in cryptocurrency. It was Bitcoin and it was Ethereum. And at the time it happened, I felt sick to my stomach. I felt like puking. I was so nauseous when I saw my account balance. Now, it's been a few months now since the event, and the money is still gone. We're still working on it. But I want to create another video pretty soon, talking about that incident, what happened to me, and why it's not all bad, why it's not bad. In fact, it could even turn into a good thing. And the same situation applies to you guys that have lost any amount of money on Celsius. I know right now you're probably sick to your stomach. You're thinking I'm crazy. How could I say it's not bad? Believe me, please subscribe to my channel. I want to explain to you how it's not all bad. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and I will explain to you on a future video how how Celsius going bankrupt may not be bad.